That was so cool. I mean, I wished a really close friend I had made there, and I had made several, but Miss South Dakota, Tessa D, she's hilarious, and we told ourselves, we were talking to each other as we left the pageant Sunday, and we said, isn't it going to be weird going back to, real life with no security guards? I have never felt safer, and that's something they really stressed to us when the week began. Rodney, the security guard, and Louis, his team, I mean, they do so much for all of the girls year after year after year. They've done this for so long. I wish I knew the number of years they had done it, but I mean, his motto was, what did he say? I mean, obviously safety first, but with safety you can have fun. So that was, safety was first and foremost. And I everywhere I go now, I'm going to be expecting, an escort, a police escort. I don't know, I've never felt safer. It was a lot of fun. And actually, I tweeted a picture. I took about 5 different pictures. It was when we were at the Blondie concert. They had us, quarantined in a special section of all just us girls. And we had basically a police barricade around us. And it's not, it was of course for our safety. I wouldn't say people were climbing over officers to try and get to us, but they were, some people kind of get maybe too close for too long, or, for whatever reason they have to ask them to step away. But we had a barricade, I mean, all 4 walls of police officers, and I started taking pictures. I tweeted it and I said, hard not to feel safe with Miss America Security and the ACPD behind you everywhere you go. And a few of the officers have Twitter pages, just like everyday people do, and they saw the tweet and responded. And actually the next day, one of the female police officers was like, we saw your tweet and we really appreciated that. And it was just really cool. I'm like, sorry I had to see it on Twitter. I thought it was so cool, so I wanted to share it with everyone. That was really neat. It was also it was strange because I couldn't go anywhere by myself. And so coming back into normal life, I'm like, am I allowed to go to the bathroom without a chaperone? That's literally how it was. You could not walk through Boardwalk Hall. You couldn't walk from the dressing room to the stage without a chaperone, which was a distance of 20 feet. I mean, you had to have a chaperone, which are these volunteer hosts, God bless them, that do this 2 weeks out of their lives every single year, some of them 25 plus years, and a security guard with you everywhere you went. And I'll never forget the first time I went somewhere by myself. I had to use the bathroom, and I was leaving the media room, and then they took me back to the lunchroom, and I don't know where I was going at that point, but I just, I was like, take me where I need to be. I had a chaperone with me and a policeman, and he got a phone call while we were walking, and he said, yes, I'll call you back right away. I just started an escort. Okay, bye. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm being escorted. You should probably not be on your phone so you can, pay attention to my safety. It was cool. It was interesting. And I mean, everything. When we arrived, they shuttled us around AC in little jitneys, which are like short buses, which was so cool because it was me and the 5 other girls that were at my hotel, and then my chaperone and my security guard that stayed at our hotel. We had a security guard and of course the chaperones stay at each hotel with each group of girls. And when the second we stepped off that jitney, there was a security guard and a hotel security representative. It was the same guy each night, the security rep, but the police officer would change each night depending on his shift. And they would take us to the elevator, take us straight up to our rooms, and then wait in the hallway until we were all into our individual rooms and the doors were shut. So it was pretty neat. Yeah.